We are already in spring of 2025 and IRCC had made an announcement with regards to express entry for spring of 2025, and that was about the LMIA points being removed from express entry. Now that we are very close to that change being implemented, no one knows when that will come into effect, maybe any day now, and the 50 points for arranged employment may be squashed from express entry. Now, in such a scenario, the common question I get is, where do you expect the cutoffs to be? What are your predictions with regards to the cutoffs after the LMIA based 50 points are removed from express entry? So I'm going to talk about my predictions and different scenarios that may play out in this video. So stay tuned until the end. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm, FHC and we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you're an aspirant, you need assistance, here is our contact information. Feel free to contact us and we would be happy to assist you. In case you want to talk to me personally or you want to talk to any of the RCICs in our firm, the link to book an appointment is in the description below. You can book a meeting with us and we would be happy to chat with you. And guys, if you want to stay updated about Canadian immigration, you want to increase your knowledge about it, this is the channel you want to watch. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Alright, coming back to the LMIA and express entry, the arranged employment points being removed, what are the predictions? But before we go into those details, let's take a few minutes to quickly answer the comment of the week. Now, this comment comes on our IRCC request letter video for IMM 5669 Schedule A. And the question is, can electronic signatures work for this submission? The answer is no, I would not recommend electronic signatures. The request letter clearly says handwritten signatures. So make sure you fill it, print it, hand sign it, scan it, and submit. Don't lazy out on this request. Usually this request comes for them to complete your background. So make sure you properly submit the document and the information. I hope this helps. Now coming back to the LMIA based points in express entry. Now guys, with regards to IRCC removing the points for arranged employment, it depends on how IRCC implements it. If IRCC, in scenario number one, is that IRCC says that 50 to 100 points for arranged employment, everything goes away. In no circumstance are we going to give any additional points. This would be an extreme implementation, and that's the easiest scenario for them, wherein they say all these additional points, be it for tier 0, 1, 2, 3 job offer that gives you 50 points, or for those executive positions that give you 200 points, we are going to get rid of all the points, and in that case you won't be able to claim any points for arranged employment. Scenario number two is IRCC comes along and says that, the peer support LMIAs, we will not give any points for peer support LMIAs. However, the folks who are already on a closed work permit, who already have an LMIA based work permit, they'll still be able to claim points. And the folks who were on LMIA exempt closed work permit, but they have been working for 1 year, they may still be able to claim points. And in that case, not all the arranged employment points go away, and still those extra points stay in the system. Scenario number three is where they have kind of a more complicated approach, in which they either remove the LMIA based work permits or LMIA based points altogether, but they leave the LMIA exempt job offers or LMIA exempt work permits, wherein, for example, if a person who came to Canada on an intra-company transfer, usually after 1 year of completing their work on their work permit here in Canada, they can claim 50 points. They may leave that in there. So there are different ways in which IRCC can structure this change, and accordingly the points may vary. Now the predictions for the points. Now guys, if it's the scenario one where all the arranged employment points go away, then there will be candidates in the pool that will lose points, and hence the overall score distribution comes down. Now with that, how can we expect the cutoffs? Now if you look here on the score distribution, there are around 25,500 folks who are in that 500 to 600 range. And these are the folks who are sitting with LMIAs in some cases, right? And not all of them have LMIAs. So if maybe we have around 5%, 10%, 15%. No one knows that number except for IRCC of the folks who are in this particular spool with an LMIA with arranged deployment. Now guys, it's important to note that because it's not a substantial population, there will be point reduction, but again, we should not expect the points to come down to 450 or 460. With LMIA based points being removed or arranged employment being removed from express entry, the scores may come down to 490-ish or maybe high 480s. That is the prediction that I make. But by all means, you should not expect it to come to 450 if you're sitting on 450. Now, if IRCC is more categorical in terms of they remove points for certain arranged employments and leave them for certain others, then the change will be less drastic. The deduction in points will be lower than the normal scenario number 1. So for scenario number 2 or 3, the drop in points probably could be from the current cutoffs, it may be 15-20, depending on again the number of folks that may get impacted with this change. It's important to note, guys, that any new people being added to the pool, very few of them are coming with PR support LMIAs, because the PR support LMIA is already taking over a year or almost a year to process, with ESTC refusing to process additional applications. And hence, new additions are already not taking place in terms of arranged employment. So already some of that change is being reflected in the current express entry, and hence you should not expect the scores to drop directly by 50 points with the PR support LMIA points being removed. Now, it's possible that IRCC may implement this change end of this month or sometime this month or early next month. So we have to wait and watch how it goes. And also we have to see what category draws happen going forth, because that will be a major determinant with regards to what the CEC cutoffs are. So that's it for this video, guys. In summary, we've talked about different scenarios with regards to the implementation of a removal of arranged employment points, and how the points or how the removal of points can decrease the score cutoff for the express entry or for the CEC draws. Again, guys, IRCC has said time and again that they're going to focus on in Canada transitioning, in Canada applicants, and category specific draws. So hopefully we continue to have CEC draws. Again, there has been some pause in the CEC draw over the last draw. However, hopefully this resumes, and hopefully after the express entry arranged employment points go away, the CEC draws continue. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Guys, if you think this information will be helpful to any of your friends, relatives, or anyone you know, please don't forget to share this video with them. And in case you have any questions, the comment box is right there. You can put down your questions and I'll try to answer them in my subsequent videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.